I want to talk about why you always want to cancel at the last minute. And what I'm talking about is like, say you committed to something. You committed to going to a party, committed to some type of social event, right? For example, I've committed to going to this it's a wedding celebration for a good friend of mine. I mean a real like one of probably my best friend. Or definitely one of my best friends. And I've known this cat since he was about 21 years old. Bro is like he'll be 35 this year. So I've seen him grow. I've seen his son grow, who is like 13. Just one of them homies. Then worked with him, a couple different jobs. So but my man went and got married, bro. He went out to Vegas and got married to his lady probably about a month and a half ago. And he's celebrating it today. And it's one of those things where you wake up and you're like, damn, I gotta go to that celebration today. And I got my kid with me. And when you commit to something, you'd be like, damn, why did I commit to that? Knowing that your ass is going to go and knowing that you have to go. Well, I should say there's certain aspects and certain dynamics where you got to go. You know what I mean? Might be your family, might be a close friend, etc. But so I'm showing up to this. I'm going. But I know there's those moments where you wake up or you've been thinking about it a few days before. You're like, damn, I got to go. I got to go to that event. And it's not that you don't want to go for your friend. It's the fact that the mental and the social bandwidth that is needed for these. And this is what makes you want to cancel, or this is what makes you want to be like, damn, why did I commit to that? And it's like you be second guessing yourself in a way because there is a level of commitment, there's a level of investment that is needed, emotional investment, social investment that is needed for certain events, right? But you ever notice, man, whenever you get to the other side of it, you're always like, well, that wasn't that bad. But it's hard to get to that point, right? And you be in your head thinking about all the scenarios, all the little small talk you're gonna have to make, the little mini conversations you're gonna have about what you do or how do you know this person, all the things that come with it, right? And you can get to a point where you're like, you get that feeling of like, damn, I wish I should have canceled, or why didn't I cancel, or all those things that make you want to cancel. And it's fighting against that stuff. It's learning how to just like go with the flow, man. And I realize in those moments you have to be able to like shift your perspective, man. Shift your mindset. It ain't that bad, but it's funny how our mind can make it seem like it's gonna be that bad. I know in my heart of hearts, like I'm gonna go hang out with my homies. Some of these people I'm gonna know, maybe not all of them, but some of them I'm gonna know. So it ain't that bad. But I'm really trying to just highlight that inner dialogue, that voice that's in our head that that makes us want to like not be social, that keeps us from wanting to step into different settings and challenging ourselves in different ways and just kind of getting to the other side of things. Has that ever happened to you where like you've signed up for something and then you cancel? You might even lie. You might even come up with some, oh, my kid's sick, or I forgot I had this, right? I forgot I had to do this, or I forgot I had this commitment. You'll come up with something, right? Let me know in the comments if you've ever done that before, or if you've ever bullshitted, or just realized, damn, I don't know why I committed to that. I got to get out of that. But yeah. So I really just wanted to highlight, perspective, man, and mindset, and like even for myself, I have to look at it like it's not even really about me. This gathering, this thing, it's not about me. It's a celebration for a friend of mine, and when you can look at it that way, it really can change things for you. This is a celebration for somebody who I've seen grow as a man. He's found a lady that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. Why would I not want to go celebrate that with him? Like, damn, bro, good for you. You found one, bro. Hell yeah, I'm about to show up and celebrate that. Hell yeah, I'm about to show up and celebrate your growth. It's not about me and, oh man, I don't feel like going being antisocial, and I don't feel like going and being social. I feel antisocial, or it's getting curious, like, why do I even feel that way? Granted, I might have had a long week at work. And honestly, I work a type of job. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I wait tables. So I'm always in a social type of environment, even throughout my week at my job. I'm always interacting with people. So my social bandwidth, my social battery is always kind of being depleted throughout the week. But it's being mindful of that, it's being aware of that. You know, if I was really feeling down or really feeling bad, I'd shoot my boy a text and be like, "Hey, bro, I know I committed to this, man, but I just my social bandwidth is not there, man. I love you, and but can I maybe get up with you in a couple of weeks and take you and your lady out to get something to eat? If it really came down to doing something like that, but it's not that serious. You know what I mean? It ain't that deep. That's what they like to say nowadays. But it's really just about looking at the positives in these types of things. You want to celebrate my boy, celebrate his girl. I think his son might be there. I would assume that his son is going to be there, um, who I haven't seen in a few months. So, and it's these types of moments too where they may feel like they're going to be forever. You know what I mean? Like you might feel like um, this event or this social gathering is going to take 8 hours. That's how your nervous system might that's the story you might put to it, the narrative you might put to it, when in actuality, bro, it's only going to be a couple of hours. It's only a couple of hours out of your day. Whatever you got going on, whatever commitment you made, whatever birthday party you got to go to, whatever celebration you got to go to for your niece, you know what I mean? Those things you commit to when you're just like, oh man, I got to go and talk to people. Yeah, sometimes you do. And I mentioned how my son is coming with me too, right? So that was another aspect of it too. Like, all right, my son's coming, so it can put you in a space where you're like, all right, depending on how old your kids are. And my son is 7, so it's like, all right, so I'm gonna have to be watching him a little bit. Is this even kid friendly? Um, will there be other kids he can socialize with? So you start getting all in your head too, thinking about things that may contribute to you thinking yourself out of wanting to go. Because there's another added element of responsibility you have, like keeping an eye on your son. And again, our mind can create these scenarios where it's like, yeah, you don't even want to go. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? That's too much responsibility. You ain't trying to do all that. You don't want to go. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's being mindful of like the stories that you tell yourself about anything in your life, any event, any moment. Start being aware of those stories, man, that narrative, bro, and learn how to like counteract it. Learn how to look for the positive, the gratitude, the appreciation that you have for those people in your life, the appreciations, the appreciation that you have for these moments that you get to share with people. And also it shows your kid how to be social. It shows your kid another side of you. When your kid gets to see how you are amongst your friends, or just in those social settings and how you interact with people, it teaches them too. That's another little element that we may overlook and we may not see. So yeah, I want to talk about when you feel those moments, when you feel that moment where you want to cancel something that you've committed to, and you think of all the ways to get out of it as opposed to the ways to just go through with it. Again, like I said, it ain't forever. It's just a couple of hours, you know? So, yeah, I felt this was on my spirit and I felt that this video could help somebody else. I hope that it does. Whenever you feel that impulse to want to cancel something that you've committed to, just flip it, man. Flip your perspective. Take yourself out of it. You're doing this for somebody else. You're going to celebrate. You're going to show up, and this is ultimately going to make you stronger on the other end of things. And what I mean is going to make you stronger in that social setting type of way. Getting over that social anxiety. You know what I mean? Pushing through those difficult internal moments where you're like, damn, I don't feel like doing this. It ain't about you. Go show some love to those people that have shown you love in your life. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I just wanted to make this quick video, man. I hope that this provided you with some value. If it did, excuse me. If it did, man, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel so you know when I make more videos just like this, all right? And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this video right here on the screen. YouTube thinks you'll like this one too, all right? And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.